Football's a beautiful game, full of tricks and skills, but some players take it too far. And because of that, I just had to make a list of the top 8 skills that have been banned in football. And number 1 is this skill hack that got banned after Neymar destroyed an entire league with it. When you think about it, penalties are football's exam, man. They're freaking intense. It's just you, the ball, the goalie, and an empty net. Now that's pressure. But you see, Neymar's way too fly for all that stress. And he's Brazilian too. So, back in 2009, Neymar figured out a secret trick he could use when it came to taking penalties. At first, no one seemed to notice, man. But after Neymar hit 5 in a row with his new technique, some guys weren't cool with it. So they took it up to FIFA, and it caused a major debate. They came to watch Neymar's new skill in person, and after seeing all of that, they decided that Neymar's penalty skill was unfair to the goalies. I mean, the dudes had already dived before Neymar even kicked the ball. So in 2010, they made a worldwide law to ban it. And because of that, anyone who tries that on match day is guaranteed a yellow card. Damn, and I had fun tricking my kid bro with this one. This was a major win for the goalies. But they too had another thing coming, because when FIFA found out about their secret penalty trick, it got banned immediately. Goalies are the only guys who typically don't do a lot of running on the pitch. But that doesn't mean they don't have a little bit of fun sometimes. See, when it comes to penalty kicks, the goalies are usually the ones everyone looks up to. And some of them came up with a secret skill to becoming heroes from 12 yards, particularly this dude, Emiliano Martinez. In the 2022 World Cup quarterfinal versus Netherlands, the game went to penalties. Now, Martinez was extra pumped for this one, so he decided he'd run up the taunt trick. Only this time, he took it up to a whole new level. This dude got moves. Martinez's taunting skill helped Argentina win the World Cup in another penalty shootout win versus France. And this time, FIFA had seen enough. So they brought up a new law that from the 1st of July, goalkeepers will no longer be allowed to taunt penalty takers in any way leading up to the kick. And they were very specific too. Just to be clear on what the taunts were, they meant the goalies can't touch goalposts and nets, delay the penalties, or distract the taker. That's all Martinez. Kinda seems like these goalies are involved in everything, because there's another law that bans a secret goalie skill. Well, this one's pretty simple, and has been around in the game for a couple of years now. If a player passes the ball back to the goalkeeper in his own box during a match, it's a foul. But it wasn't always like that, and there's a reason behind this. You see, in the 1992 Euros, Denmark managed to somehow stun the whole world and win the competition. And the crazy thing is, they weren't even supposed to play in it. After Yugoslavia dropped out just a couple of months before the start, Denmark got picked as the replacement. And all that extra time they had made them come up with a new trick that no one saw coming. This was a trick Denmark used to calm themselves during games and frustrate their opponents. And it seems it worked too, because they won the whole thing. After the competition ended, FIFA changed the rules of the game and refused goalies from picking up a deliberate back pass. Now, this one actually makes a whole lot of sense. But even though FIFA banned it, this wasn't the end, man, because a couple of years later, a 2.0 of this skill came out. And this time, the refs took full action. Time wasting. This one ain't just the goalies too. A lot of teams used it to delay the opponents and kill the game. I mean, even Mbappe's guilty of this one. Aw, come on, man, that's just pointless. Time wasting is a pretty needless skill. And to show how serious they are about players quitting this one, any baller who attempts time wasting during a game is immediately booked. Even the GOAT. Damn, kinda wondering what's up with these Argentina dudes and illegal moves, man. Because just like Messi, another Argentine legend had one crazy skill completely removed from the game. And to be honest, this one was pretty cool. In the 1986 World Cup, Argentina were up against England in the quarterfinals. Now, this one was going to be tough, and Argentina's captain knew he had to come up with a moment of magic if they were going to win. And Maradona was prepared to do whatever it took to win, including this. Whoa! Unfortunately for England, the ref was so far out, he couldn't spot Maradona's handball and gave the goal. Argentina went on to win the World Cup. So I'm definitely sure I won't be seeing any of Diego's posters in English bedrooms. After Maradona's handball came out in public, FIFA made sure they doubled up on refs just to make sure it'll never happen again. Now that's sad. Imagine slam dunking airballs into goalposts. This ain't basketball, it's football. You can't use your hands to score. Or can you? Now, I know what you're thinking. It's called football, and it's played with your feet, right? Well, when the ball goes out of play, the player can't kick the ball in. He has to throw it. Well, some players have mastered the skill of the long throw, but no one comes close to this dude. Crazy stuff! Only the goal didn't count, man. That's a shame. Why? Well, you see, according to the rules, a goal cannot be scored directly from a throw-in. If the ball enters the opponent's goal, then a goal kick is given. Bummer, man. I mean, I was about to get cyborg arm implants next week. At this point, it feels like the rule guys are killing the game with all these rules, man. And it ain't just me thinking this. Even the OG of dribbling got pissed after his skill got taken off. When it comes to dribbling, no one comes close to Ronaldinho, man. The dude is untouchable. Ronaldinho invented a couple of crazy skills in the past, but one of his favorites was this masterpiece. Only, FIFA had a serious problem with this one. See, according to them, this skill endangers both the player and his opponent, because with the ball on his head, someone might attempt to take it off him and whack his head off. So they termed it under showboating. And anyone who tries this in an official game gets an automatic yellow card. Ouch, Ronnie! Brazilians all over the world were pissed when they heard this one, because they knew the Joga Bonito was slowly dying. But it wasn't until Neymar's next skill got banned that they decided to speak up. Neymar is a Brazilian legend. He's just 2 goals off Pele's all-time goal-scoring record for the Seleção. Apart from scoring goals, Neymar's also known for his wide range of tricks and skills. He has so much, he even forgets which ones to pull off on match days. Neymar isn't afraid on taking on the opposition with his tricks, but now he's gotta be careful about it. All because of this incident back in 2020. In a league game versus Montpellier, Neymar was repping his PSG in front of the home crowd. Now, Neymar probably figured the fans paid a lot of money to come watch the team play, so he wanted to make sure it was worth it for him. And that's when he pulled off the skill that changed the game. Immediately after Neymar pulled this one, the crowd went wild with excitement. But the referee had other ideas, because he saw Neymar's rainbow flick as an act of showboating. And before Neymar knew what was going on, the ref booked him. Neymar couldn't contain his anger, and voiced out to his captain Marco Verratti about the whole situation. But the ref wasn't changing his mind. Everyone thought this was just a one-time thing, and maybe the ref didn't just like Neymar that much. But just a couple of months later, another Brazilian got penalized for the exact same thing. Paqueta got an automatic yellow, and it became pretty clear that anyone who attempts this one in an official game is going in the book. A shame, man. But here's one crazy skill that can't get you a booking anywhere. Hit the like button to this video and subscribe to Goal Zone.